Hi, welcome to Barrack Mitsubishi. My name's Tim. Today we're doing a walk around video of our 2014 Navara D22 STR. In this video we're going to walk around the exterior of the car, go through the quality of the paintwork and the car itself. Then we're going to go inside, look at the features and the quality of the inside as well. Now, looking at this car being the D22, you do have that really good, just typical Nissan Navara shape that you look at it, everyone knows what a Nissan Navara is. It stands out. You've got a spot for fog lights down here. Being a white car, stone chips will show up. There's 2 or 3 there, 1 or 2 in the front of the bonnet that have been touched up. Otherwise, there's nothing else really to go on there. It's a very well looked after car. You got your chrome backing in your headlights, which continues across the front of the car with the Nissan badge right there in the centre. I'll point out on the hood as well, you do have your bonnet scoop here, which brings all the cold airflow right into the intercooler sitting on top of the 2.5 litre diesel. This car is a 4x4, I'll point that out straight away, and we fitted it with Bridgestone Jeweler all-terrain tyres as well. Just looking down here at the actual rim itself, there's no scuffing on that rim, so this car is good to go. Being a manual, this will be a very good car. Now you got chrome caps on your mirrors, and your side indicator is actually in the driver's side panel. The chrome mirror caps go along with that white and chrome theme that they've gone throughout this car, and your nice hardened plastic as well for the door handles. This car does have a nice big side step, so getting into the car is very easy. Being in this Navara, you do have plenty of room in the back. As for marks down the side of the car, there's a couple of stone chips here on the rear door and maybe 1 on the front, but otherwise it presents very well. You do have a chrome sports bar and loopless tonneau cover. Diesel filler cap is here on the driver's side. Before I go over the back of the tub, we'll have a look at this wheel. Once again, practically brand new jeweler tyre with your Nissan alloy rim just down there. 4x4 off-roading decal there on the side. And as we come around the back, I'll just open up the loopless tonneau cover. The advantage of a loopless tonneau cover, you don't need to pop rivet those little things into the side to tie it down, which keeps it very sleek looking and just not as intrusive. So have a look at that. We got a nice big tub liner in there, genuine one with the Nissan logo on it. Now, we did have that torrential rain, so a little bit of water has seeped in just because of the angle this car sits on. It is facing down slightly. In order to close up the tonneau cover, just sort of pull on the loop and just get one side over. And once that's over, just hammer it on the whole way down the length of the back. Over there as well. And it goes back on, which is good to see. Now down here we've got our rear side rear step with chrome bar as well built into it. Nice Nissan badge there in the center. Coming around to the other side, once again Bridgestone jeweler tire with no scuffing on the alloy rim there. A couple of minor marks in the side of the tub that I've noticed. I'll try and be quick for you so you can really see what's going on with the car itself. Looking down the side of the car, there's nothing going on this door. Minor mark just above the door handle here. A couple of minor marks down here where it looks like someone's got into the car. Otherwise, very nice car. Being a bright sunny day and a white car, this will show up everything. So it's very good to get a very good idea of what's going on. I should point out as well here, you do have locks in the front, so that's why you don't have your Nissan badge over the top there. It's the same thing on the driver's side. Once again, brand new tyre, Bridgestone jeweler. I'm just going to pop the bonnet now. Have a look at our 2.5 litre engine. As I mentioned before, this car is a 4x4 with a 5-speed manual gearbox. So perfect weekend off-road car. Just tackling the great Aussie outdoors in this vehicle would be very pleasant. You pop your hook up there and there you have it, the 2.5 litre Nissan diesel engine. Now this is a 4-cylinder engine responsible for 98 kilowatts or 304 newton meters of torque. With the 5-speed manual behind it and a 75 litre tank, you can average around 9.2 litres per 100 k's, or you can expect an average of 815 kilometers per full tank of fuel. If you were to put a full tow kit on this car, you can tow up to 2.8 tons, so it's certainly not lacking in the towing department. Right, now moving to the interior of our D22, the inside of this quality presents just as well as the outside of this car. This car has only done 35,000 Ks, if you could believe that. It's just an amazing condition, amazing looking car. Perfect vehicle for anyone who is looking for a D22 Nissan Navara. Starting at my right here, we've got electric controls for our side mirrors to adjust the angle that they're at, as well as child lock for the electric windows and full electric window control. Turn my steering wheel to the right. You can see here we've got two keys with the car, and our headlight control on our right hand indicator stalk. Moving to the left, we got full front wiper control as well, which is very good to see. Moving to the center of the car, you got your media head unit up here. This car doesn't have a reverse camera, but we could fit one for you, and you could actually get a whole new head unit there with Android and Apple CarPlay as well, making just this car, giving a bit more technology to go with it. Such beautiful condition, it wouldn't be a bad investment. Auxiliary and USB port in the front just there. Moving down from that, we've got our air conditioning control, just your standard where you move the little lever across, and so easy and basic to control. Just nice to see. Just below that, we got a cigarette lighter as well as 2 ashtrays. They've never been used, they look pristine, but if you pull out the cigarette lighter, you do have a 12-volt socket there. Over here, we've got our control for our 2 high, 4 low gearing. And then here we've got our manual gear stick as well. It's just got that nice cracked look to it that it always has from standard, but there's no wear, no rubbing off of the gear numbers either. Very good to see. The leather itself is in pristine condition. One of the first places to start to show signs of wear, but this doesn't. Handbrake right there in the center. And moving back here, we got our center console. And like any Navara, you drop that down, and there it is. There's your dual cup holder for the center. So all you got to do is just lift up the lid and pop your drinks in there, and you do have 2 cup holders in the center. Now, while we pan around the interior of this car, notice there are no marks on the seats. The carpet is in perfect condition, and there is no marking along the roof lining either. It's, like I said, it's a pristine car with 35,000 Ks. I'm just going to have a look at the service history for you, but I can't imagine it being less than right on. So the first service was done at 10,007 Ks, which is a 10,000 K service, so bang on time there. And then we skip forward to the next service. It should be, here we go, 21,000 Ks for the 20,000 K service. So once again, pretty spot on with that one. Also done at a Nissan dealership. And another Nissan dealership did the 30,000 K service at 31,000 Ks. And we've performed an intermediate service on this car at 35,000 Ks. So you're not due for another service until 45,000 Ks, which is very good to see in a car like this. Pristine condition, already got all-terrain tires, good to go. Head unit with a reverse camera, and you'd be perfect, you'd be set in this car. So thanks for taking the time to watch our video. If you have any inquiries, please call us on 99070555, and one of our friendly staff would be happy to help with your inquiry.